Hello. Wait a minute. Let me turn the camera. Makes sense. Hey there. Okay, so I'm going live while I'm getting ready to go to work, so forgive me if I'm all over the place. I try not to go live and take up your attention unless I really have something to say. And since I am going live at midnight, around midnight your time, this better be important, right? So anyway, I wanted to just speak my little piece on this whole, Houston thing. I know I'm not there, but I feel like I'm there in spirit. So I want to speak my little piece on it. There's a couple things that this situation, hey Matt, there's a couple things that this situation should teach us as Africans, not just in America, but just Africans, period. We talk a lot about progress and what we've got and what we've gained, but we've got to know in situations like this that we have not gained a damn thing. We got a hurricane that's come through Houston, hitting some of the same people that were hit 12 years ago in New Orleans. So here's problem number one. We ran from New Orleans to Houston, and now we have to run from Houston to where? Where are we going from here? And we talk about progress and wealth and all these other things, but I'm seeing people say that they don't have food, they don't have water. They own their homes, but they don't have food or water to ride out this storm. And from what I understand, this is a historic storm. It's absolutely historic. We could buy tennis shoes, we could buy purses, we could buy cars, we could buy weave, we could buy all kind of crazy shit. But here we are. A natural disaster is a make or break situation. A natural disaster, something that you can't control, is a make or break situation. I wonder how many people, and I'm not saying this to condemn nobody, but we got to put a mirror in our face and somebody's got to say it. How many niggas, hold on a second, let me say bye to my baby. Bye, sweet mama. Y'all say hello to Ashe. I'm leaving to go to work. I got to say bye-bye to her. Bye-bye. Hey, Daniel. Say bye-bye, Ashe. Say hello, Lan. Hello. This is one of my nannies, Miss Lan. Bye-bye. Y'all give her kisses. Mwah. All right. Bye. Let me make sure I got everything. I'll get Leonga. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I get it. All right. Trying to make sure I got everything before I leave. All right. Bye-bye. So anyway, situations like this have to really give us a very close understanding of where we are as a people. When a natural disaster, something that is likely to happen, because it is hurricane season, right? Hurricane season, from what I understand, goes from about late July until September. That's why travel is so cheap to those parts of the world, like the Caribbean, New Orleans, stuff like that. I think it's raining. Let me pull my umbrella out. Sorry for all this extra action. Life is happening. Hey, cousin. Hey, Michelle. Sharita Michelle Hughes in this motherfucker. But, sorry. I'm trying to get this out while I go to work. I don't know if y'all saw my video that I posted yesterday to teach this large group of Chinese government officials. I'm super, super stoked about it. Super, super stoked. So I'm going into work a little bit early to prepare for that. But anyway, yeah, y'all, we got to stop saying we've progressed. First of all, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. If your self-esteem only reaches back to slavery, then maybe there's a little bit tinkling. Okay, there we go. I had to turn off my Wi-Fi and turn on my 4G. If you know who we were before slavery, then you know that we've endured storms and natural disasters before we were slaves, and we had the wealth, the capital, the community to get through it. They tell us the lie that, they did us a favor by putting us in slavery, but you don't rob people who are broke. You don't disenfranchise people who don't already have influence. You don't give people, hey Cheryl, you don't give people a false religion who are already following a false religion. And your oppressor will never ever educate you or give you a God that will do anything for you. Sorry, the wind is pretty bad out here. But anyway, y'all, we got people in Houston who don't even have enough water. Now, we got Gucci, Louis, Prada, pop them tags, but we ain't got water? We ain't got noodles or water? I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. And not all of that is our fault. Not every single bit of that is because we spend poorly. Not every single bit of that is because, we are horrible at our savings. A lot of that is because we are miseducated. A lot of us don't even know that we live in areas where flooding can be a situation like this. We don't even understand that our houses can't withstand what a real storm brings. I feel like I should show y'all China while I talk, so I'm gonna flip the camera because you don't really want to see me fuss. Welcome to China. So anyway, I'm gonna keep fussing while you see the beautiful view of people who can't drive. We gotta do, all over the world, we have to understand that the governments that we pay to take care of us, ni hao, are not going to do that. And as much as it sucks, as much as it fucking sucks, we have to understand that we have to invest our own money into taking care of ourselves. When I say get a jump box, make sure you got some MREs. Ni hao, they'll stare, but they won't say hi. God damn. Some MREs, some toilet paper towels, It breaks my heart right now that I'm seeing people say they ain't got no toilet paper. God damn. But you was just at Essence Fest like last month or whatever. Man, taking pictures, Snapchatting and shit. But you ain't got no toilet paper because a storm done come through that knocked you off your rocker. And that's crazy to me. And we say we've progressed. We don't have a politician in office in the entire country of America, or pretty much for the world for that matter, who is going to have our back in situations like this. Not one. We haven't bought them. We put politicians in office because the color of their skin, but we don't demand anything from them. Not one. And so, I stopped going live at home because I do fuss. And don't nobody know what I'm saying, so I can say what the fuck I want, and I don't look crazy in the street. But really, pass the message. This has happened. Woo! I'm being pushed back. Hold on. Oh Lord, this umbrella is not withstanding this rain. I might as well put the umbrella away. Shoot, I'm doing more harm with the umbrella. Hold on. It ain't raining that bad. And my hair is wrapped up anyway. We got to educate ourselves on what's necessary to get through things like this. We've seen it happen twice in the last 12 years, and probably more than that for real if we really check the data. We've seen it happen, and we can't keep saying we've progressed when we can't even get through a natural disaster. I won't mention abortion or, the lack of education in our communities or a lot of things that plague us. I will mention this is a natural disaster and we don't have any water. We ain't got no ramen noodles. We don't have any MREs. We don't have any ways to provide for ourselves, because they're not going to provide for us. Individually or collectively, they're going to take care of themselves. They tell us it's stupid to have what are those shows that they put on TV to make fun of people? Preppers. They make fun of people who prep. Ni hao. She gonna stare through the window. Say hello. They make fun of people who prep, but then they're the ones who have the boats. They're the ones who have what's necessary in those types of situations. They have the flood insurance and the good insurance. They don't, they're not going to Louis Gucci Prada so they can, have that instead of some $40 a month insurance. I was watching Yvette Carnell, her last night, this morning, and she was just mentioning some really important things about just how how far behind we are when it comes to these types of situations. Many of us don't even know how to swim. We won't even take our $79 a month down to the Y and learn how to swim. You know, and it's disappointing because it's not just in America, it's all over the world. It's not just in America, it's all over the world. Every single time something happens in the world, we got our hands out hoping somebody takes care of us. And what they do to take care of us is never going to take care of us. Because when we had an earthquake in Haiti, they sent us, you know, makeshift abortion clinics and hysterectomy tents and birth control for real, but not any real life-changing or life-saving or empowering efforts. You know, when it came down to Katrina, they put us in these little trailers that finally came. But the thing about that was just a test to see how a concentration camp would work. They're not going to do nothing for us that's not going to benefit them more. We are test dummies. You remember back in the 80s when you would see those cars, or probably even more recent than that, you would see those cars, and she gonna stare at me till she lose her head. You would see those cars with those little gray dummies, and they be moving back and forth, and their necks would be jerking like Boom Quisha. That's who we are. They allow things to happen to us to see how people are affected when shit goes down. We are the Tuskegee Airmen. You know what I'm saying? We are the test dummies. That's why we always say when the white man gets a cold, the black man has the flu, because that's the absolute truth. So I mean, I really can't stand to continue to hear about how far we've progressed as a people, since we can't even give ourselves water or wash our ass when a storm comes through. And that's absolutely shameful. That's shameful. There is a government who we pay to do things and to make sure we straight. But you know you can't trust them. We're not even citizens. And when y'all realize that you're not citizens of the United States of white supremacy, then we'll really start realizing what we need to do. But anyway, now I'm ranting and I've gotten off the point. The point is, we have not come that far. They took better care of us on slave ships where we died 20-1 than they do now. And it's not really their job to take care of us, because when we were freed from slavery, we were the ones that decided to stay on the plantation. So now we have to figure out how to take care of ourselves, and we have to see things from a very clear and honest point of view to know and understand that we have not progressed. I don't give a fuck how much you've amassed as an individual. That's that European mindset that makes you feel like because you got something, we got something. That's that P. Diddy shit. You know, we don't have anything. We're the poorest people on the planet. On the absolute planet, we are the poorest. And even the individuals of us who have something represent the poorest people on the planet. We walk into a place and they see us as poor, because all of us are poor. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go, because y'all gotta go to bed and I gotta go to work. Woo-saw in this motherfucker. Alright, that's it. Love you guys. Have a good one.